MrYorkieLoverFitness.com. Ladies and gentlemen, the first man to build 21-inch biceps, drug-free.
Hello, my friends. I'm sitting here. I was talking to one of my bodybuilding friends earlier, and I just had a little port wine, and it felt good, and I said, well, let me relax. And then I remembered this outrageous video that my friend Jason put up about this jackass Cali Muscle, because he is a disgrace to bodybuilding. He embarrasses everything I've ever done in bodybuilding. He's a jackass, an absolute jackass. Now, Arnold and I, we philosophize about this. Last time I talked to Arnold about this is maybe about 2 years ago, year and a half, because I don't communicate with Arnold on a going basis because Arnold is phenomenal. Greatest bodybuilder of all times. He's done what I know no other bodybuilder will do in my life. Well, I don't know, in anybody's lifetime. But the point is, Arnold never walked away from bodybuilding. He never put down bodybuilding. He never made a joke of bodybuilding. He said it was the foundation of everything. Here this guy comes along, an absolute jackass. My opinion, because he can pump himself up with juice and get big muscles. And then Jason has the nerve to talk about his following. What do you mean following? This is a country of cults. There's thousands of cults in this country. Does that make you, what does that make you? Because you have a following? This man is a disgrace to bodybuilding. He's an absolute disgrace. And he's embarrassing. And don't be telling me about this nigger stuff and about people putting down blacks, calling nigger. That's a meaningless thing to me. I've had 9 stores my lifetime. And I devoted all that time to bodybuilding. Not collecting any money, nothing. I don't have any shirts out, anything. Now, wait a minute. I'm not complaining. This guy's in the era now that you can make money selling horse shit and say it builds muscle. It's a new era. I was brought up in the era where we supplied knowledge, where we wanted to build the vocation of bodybuilding. Here's a man that has the nerve to say he got his education on teaching convicts how to build their body. Can you imagine? Convicts. Now, what is this damn convict he's building? What are they going to do with those muscles? Go out and beat up somebody? What good is it going to do them? Then I have nothing to offer to anybody. But that's his claim to fame. He built convicts. I mean, it makes me want to throw up. It makes me want to throw up primarily because, when you put your heart into something, when you believe in it, you know what it is. And then you see somebody like him come along. And Jason's sitting back, I don't know where he's from, saying the guy's got a following. Well, if that's all you want, I could be a jackass tomorrow morning. It's not in me. I'm not trying to be. The money that I could have put away and made, I didn't, because I devoted myself to bodybuilding. And Arnold and I are not in the same class. I catch him now and then, because he's in another world. I mean, I didn't make the provisions I should have made when I was making all that money. I thought I'd always make it. But the internet put me under. That's beside the point. And then to say, I don't see all that nigger stuff on the letters that's sent in to him. I don't look at them all. But the point is, I have absolutely nothing in common with this Cali fella, except that nature gave us the same color of skin, black. I wouldn't even go out and have a milkshake with this guy because I have contempt for him. Anytime you get a bodybuilder that talk about drinking Coca-Cola to build your body, and then Jason comes along and what a nice guy he is. Hey, there's plenty of nice guys. Serial killers are nice guys, and you find out they're goddamn serial killers. I mean, I don't know where he's coming from. And that I don't care what anybody says with a person's a nigger or not. What that's mere material. I never those kind of things were like, if you want to be comfortable calling people niggas, fine. I don't get that comments. I don't know where he gets them from. And so I guess it's always somebody who will show that kind of comment. But how can you respect a man like him? What has he got to offer? He doesn't know a goddamn thing about nutrition. Nothing. He slaps on those weights, and he's got all those pumped up bodybuilding weights and pumped up bodies. And then Jason say, I don't like him. I don't dislike the man. I have contempt for him. There's nothing but dislike. I think what he's doing is hurting the sport that I love. And when we went to contests, it was complete silence because people were awed by the beauties of the bodies. Now they're laughing at him. Who in the world want to look like this guy? He's all pumped up with juice. And anytime you find a bodybuilder telling another bodybuilder to drink Coca-Cola, and you continue to listen to him, both you're nuts, and there's plenty of them out there. Let me tell you something, my friends. If you want to find nuts, go on the internet, it's loaded. And cults. And Jason is trying to somehow make, because this guy laughs and talks. What, he acts like that's something unusual? Shouldn't he be able to laugh and talk? Why is it so, what's so bad about this guy being able to laugh and talk? Because he looks like a jackass. His body's developed like a jackass. He knows nothing about the vitamins and nutrition and what it takes to build a body. And what hurts me is that you'll get young fellas for the first time clicking on bodybuilding and see this guy and say, is this it? A coke drinking guy that claim he don't use steroids? I mean, it eats me up. And I tell you, I have utter and total lack of respect for this man. None. To me, he's a jackass. And I don't care if he had 1 million followers. It doesn't keep him from, because to me, bodybuilding is a builder, not a destroyer. And you don't go to bodybuilding contests serious and laugh because slapstick comedy. Well, that's fine. He's making money. That's okay. One thing about the United States of America that's changed dramatically. All you got to do is be a jackass, you will make a lot of money. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying don't put this man up as a pinnacle of anything and the glory of bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is glorious. Bodybuilding is something that's so transcendent, that goes on and on and on. It's not a comedy. You can make it a comedy if you want. But I know this, the greatest bodybuilder of all times is Arnold. Nobody has even approached him. And him and I, the last conversation we had, he was very disappointed by what's happening to the sport he loved. He never denied taking drugs because you can't get like that without drugs. But for Jason to try to memorialize this guy, try to make him bigger than what he is, it's ridiculous. And they can put out all the nigga. And the people that holler nigga, they're uneducated. Why even talk about it? It's not even worth mentioning the word. What does it mean? I had 9 stores in bodybuilding. First man developed a 21-inch arm, drug-free. First black man on the cover of Joe's magazine. And you mean to tell me I got to be concerned about somebody that called me a nigga in that same category of the likes of, I don't even want to mention his name. That's how annoyed I get with him. Cali muscle. Anyhow, I'm getting my piece across, and I want all you people to know and not try to connect me with this Cali muscle because I have no connection with him. I don't want any contact with him because he embarrasses me. Anytime a man's introduction to bodybuilding is how he built up criminals and people are following him, that shows you what's out there. I never made a t-shirt, never made anything like that to make money with. And now listen, don't get me wrong, I'm not condemning these guys making money. I just wasn't into it. I was into helping. And I have a laundry list of the famous people that came into my stores, and I told them how to build their bodies. A laundry list, including the great, the home run hitter. Now, I tell you, I shouldn't have made this video now because I feel mellow, but I just got annoyed. I'm just so sick. Don't make something out of this guy. He's a zero. An absolute zero. Now, if he's out there to make a buck, fine. You can't condemn a man for trying to make a buck. But don't put him in the realms of actual serious bodybuilders. Can you imagine a bodybuilder recommending you use Coca-Cola? Well, in any case, my friends, to be continued. Go onto my website, LeroyColbert.com. You'll see my background. Also, go into Mr. Yorker 11 and donate. It's on the right-hand side. There's a part you can donate to Leroy Colbert. You click on that, Leroy Colbert. Because I put out so much of my time answering emails, which takes so much time. And computers break down from these things. And it eats up my time. And I do it only for love. I love bodybuilding. I love anything about it. It's beautiful. And it's a shame to get the likes of this guy, Cali Muscle, and Jason beating the drum like he's something special. I don't know what it is, but you could take it. I don't want it. To be continued, my friend.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here.